ka-basic! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ayan mga ka-basic, muli na naman nagbabalik sa Sir Albert para magbigay sa inyo ng isa na namang kapanapanabik na math tutorial both from elementary and the junior high school level. Okay, so yung topic natin for today is all about how to convert fractions to decimals and vice versa. Or, paano daw ba tayo magko-convert ng fraction to decimal. So, etong topic na to is very crucial sa lahat, no? Especially dun sa mga nag-i-start pa lang na mag-aral when we talk about fractions and decimal. Kasi etong fractions and decimal na to can be used in our day-to-day lives. Okay? So, pag pupunta kayo sa mall, ayan, yung mga may percentage pa dyan, i-convert nyo into fractions and i-convert nyo into decimal. So, sabi ko nga, itong topic natin ngayon ay gamit na gamit sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay. So, so our topic for today is to how to convert fractions to decimals and vice versa. With that, mga ka-basic, alam kong excited na kayo sa lesson natin for today. Kaya naman, watch and learn, mga ka-basic. Okay, mga ka-basic. In converting fractions to decimals and vice versa, kailangan, alam muna natin yung tinatawag na terminating decimals. Ayan. Ano ba yung tinatawag na terminating decimals? Terminating decimals are those numbers which come to an end after few repetitions after decimal points. Examples are 0.4, 2.32, 124.48, and so on. Next naman is kailangan alam naman natin yung tinatawag na non-terminating repeating decimals. Ano ba yung tinatawag natin na non-terminating repeating decimals? A non-terminating repeating decimals are those which keeps on continuing after decimal point. They go on forever. Ibig sabihin, paulit-ulit lang yung decimals na nakukuha natin. Example of the what's so-called non-terminating repeating decimals are 0.44444444 and so on, 0.8181818181 and so on, walang katapusan. So those are the examples of what's so-called non-terminating repeating decimals. Now, bakit ba natin kailangan pang pag-aralan muna yung tinatawag natin na terminating decimals and non-terminating repeating decimals? Kasi yan dalawa na yan ay kailangan natin to convert fractions to decimal and vice versa. Okay, so ang next naman natin ngayon is magsosolve na tayo. Magko-convert na tayo ng fractions to decimals and vice versa. So, let us have converting fractions to decimals and vice versa. Okay, so let us start converting fractions to decimals. Okay? So, bigay tayo ng example. Ito, basic, very basic. So, like for example, meron tayong fraction na 3/4 or 3/4. So, how we are going to convert 3/4 to decimal? Ito basic to, kahit na mentally kaya natin tong sagutan. But then again, sabi nga, ano yung proseso? So, let us divide. Ang gagawin natin dyan, i-divide natin si 3/4. Okay? So, ito po yung proseso. So, 3, using the long division method. So, 3 divided by 4 is cannot be. So, what we're going to do, ang gagawin natin is just to add 0. And kapag nag-add tayo ng 0 doon, mag-a-add din tayo ng 0 doon sa quotient followed by the decimal point. Now, pwede na nating i-add. 30 divided by 4 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. Then, we're going to subtract. Okay, so subtract natin. 30 minus 28 is 2. Then, add tayo ng 0. Now, 20 divided by 4 is 5. Then, 5 times 4 is 20. As you can see, 20 minus 20 is equal to 0. Nakakuha tayo ng remainder na 0. So, therefore, ang 3/4 is, when we convert 3/4 to decimal, the answer should be 0.75. And ang 0.75, ang tawag natin dyan is a terminating decimal. Ayan, kasi natapos siya. Meron siyang remainder na 0. Next example natin is 3/8. Ayan. How we're going to convert 3/8 into decimal numbers. Okay, so what we're going to do is to divide. Okay, so using the long division method again. Ayan. So, dito, add tayo ng 0. And then, kapag nag-add tayo doon ng 0, add tayo sa quotient ng 0, followed by the decimal point. So, pwede na natin siyang i-divide. 30 divided by 8 is 3. Then, 3 times 8 is 24. Subtract natin. 30 minus 24 is 6. Add tayo ng 0. Then, 60 divided by 8 is 7. Then, 7 times 8 is 56. Subtract ulit. 60 minus 56 is 4. Then, add ulit tayo ng 0. Then, 40 divided by 8 is 5. Now, 5 times 8 is 40. Now, subtract. 40 minus 40 is 0. Ayan. Kung mapapansin natin, nakakuha tayo ng remainder na 0. Now, when we convert daw pala 3/8 into decimal number, the answer should be 0.375. So, now, natapos siya. Pwede natin itong tawagin na terminating decimals. Ayan. So, terminating decimal siya. Okay, now, ano naman yung tinatawag natin na non-terminating repeating decimal? Magbigay tayo ng halimbawa ng fraction na ang makukuha nating sagot ay non-terminating repeating decimals. So, like for example is 1/3. Ayan. So, i-convert daw natin yung 1/3 to decimal. Okay, so using the long division method, i-divide po natin. So, add tayo ng 0 doon. Then, add tayo dito ng 0, followed by the decimal point. Now, 10 divided by 3 is 3. Next, 3 times 3 is 9. So, subtract natin. 10 minus 9 is 1. Add ulit tayo ng 0. Next, 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Then, 10 minus 9 is 1. Add ulit ng 0. 10 divided 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. Kung mapapansin nyo, paulit-ulit lang, walang katapusan. Ang magiging quotient dyan, puro ganyan yan. Walang katapusan yan. Okay po? So, ang tawag natin dyan sa decimal na yan is a non-terminating, yung kaninang diniscuss natin, repeating decimal. So, kapag isinulat natin yan, okay, pag pinaikli natin yung 0.33333, pwede na lang natin siyang isulat as ganito po. Ayan. Tapos may bar sa taas. Okay po. So, ang tawag natin dun sa bar na yon is what we call a vinculum. Okay? So, nilalagyan natin ng bar sa taas kapag non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay, so yung next naman natin, baligtad naman. Paano kapag decimal, i-convert naman natin siya into fraction? Okay, so basic ulit, ibibigay natin. Okay. So, let us have 0.25. Ayan. So, 0.25, i-convert daw natin siya into fraction. Now, in converting decimal to fraction, kapag yung decimal natin is a terminating decimal, gagamitin natin yung power of 10. Okay? So, power of 10. So, shortcut na lang yung ibibigay ko sa inyo. Ito kasi yung pinakamadaling way na ginagawa ko to convert decimal to fraction. Okay? So, the first thing na ginagawa ko is, kinokopya ko muna yung decimal number, yung 25. Kukunin ko lang yon 25. Tapos, maglalagay ako ng fraction bar. Yung sa denominator natin is a power of 10. So, since ito ay 2 digits yan. Okay? So, ang ginagawa ko, lagi ako naglalagay ng 1. 1 doon. Tapos, tinitingnan ko yung numerator. Since 2 digits siya, 2 digit, kung 2 digit siya, maglalagay ako ng 2 0. Ganun yung ginagawa ko. And 100 is a power of 10. Okay? So, ang gagawin na lang natin is to lowest term the fraction. So, yung 25 over 100, kapag ni-lowest term natin siya, di ba? It should be 1 times 25, yung factors. Then, si 100 is 4 times 25. So, cancel out natin yung 25. Ang matitira ay 1 over 4. So, therefore, ang 0.25 pala is equivalent to 1 over 4 or 1/4. Okay, next example natin. 0.8. Ayan, basic yan. 0.8. So, unang gagawin natin, kunin lang natin muna yung 8. Ayan, over, ayan, power of 10. Since yung 8 is isang digit lang, okay, so lagay tayo ng 1. Since ito ay isang digit, isang 0 lang. Okay, then lowest term na lang natin. Di ba ang 8 ay 2 times 4, ang 10 ay 2 times 5. So, makakancel natin yung 2, the lowest term ha. So, ang sagot is 4 over 5. So, therefore, kapag kinonvert daw pala natin ang decimal number na 0.8, it is equivalent to 4 over 5. Okay, yung next example natin, paano kung 3 digits na in decimal? So, let's say, convert natin yung 0.348 to fraction. Okay? So, what we're going to do, ayan, kokopyahin lang muna natin yung 348 and then may 1 sa baba. Ganyan yung technique na ginagawa ko. Then, ilang digits ba yan? 1, 2, 3. So, tatlo yan. Tatlong 0 ilagay mo. Okay po. Then, i-lowest term na lang natin. Ito, kung medyo nahihirapan kayo sa paglo-lowest term, mahabang proseso yung gagawin natin. Depende sa inyo. So, yung 348 is divisible by 2. Ano ba siya? So, 2 times 174. Then, yung 1,000 is 2 times 500. So, we cancel out 2. Ang natira ay 174 over 500. But, 174 is divisible by 2. So, ano siya? 2 times 87. Ayan. Tapos, yung 500 is 2 times 250. So, cancel ulit natin yung 2. Yung 87 and yung 250, ayan, wala na silang pwedeng i-divide. Okay? Yung common sa kanila, wala na kapag kinuha natin yung factors niya. So, therefore, the answer should be 87 over 250. So, therefore, kapag daw pala kinonvert natin ang 0.348 to fraction, the answer should be 87 over 250. Okay, yung next example natin kanina is kinonvert natin yung terminating decimal to fraction. This time, paano naman tayo magko-convert ng non-terminating repeating decimal to fractions? Okay? So, like for example, meron tayong 0.4. Ayan, 0.4. Okay po. So, the first thing na ginagawa natin dito is, ito yan ha, step by step procedure yung gagawin po natin. Okay? So, medyo mahirap to. Magle-let tayo. Let n is equal to 0.4. Ayan. Let n be equal to 0.4 yung mismong repeating decimal. Okay po. Then, the repeating decimal is 4. Okay, so yung nauulit na repeating decimal is 4. So, power of 10 tayo. So, let us have 1. So, 10 lang siya kasi isang digit lang yon. Okay, so 10n is equal to, ano ba yung nauulit? Di ba 4? To 4 point, then kopyahin natin yung nauulit. Okay po? So, ulitin ko ha. Let n is equal to yung mismong decimal number, 0.4 na may vinculum sa taas. Then, power of 10 tayo. Yung ilalagay natin dito, since isa lang naman yung nauulit, which is 4. So, kung power of 10 tayo, 10 lang siya. Then, kopyahin natin yung n. Okay? So, next natin, ano ba yung nauulit? Di ba yung 4? Kukunin lang natin siya. 4. Tapos, kunin natin yung decimal doon. Point. Tapos, kunin natin yung 4 ulit na may vinculum. Ganun kasi yung pinapractice ko sa akin. Okay? Next. Let us i-minus natin. Minus, eto, n is equal to 0.4 vinculum. Ayan. So, eto, kung mapapansin nyo, makakancel to. Then, 10n minus n is equal to 9n is equal to 4 minus 0 is 4. We're going to get the value of n. So, we divide both sides by 9. So, cancel out yon. Ang n natin should be 4 over 9. So, therefore, ang 0.4 na non-terminating repeating decimal is equivalent to 4 over 9. Okay, so next example natin is 3.21. Ang nauulit is yung 21, yung repeating decimal. Okay? So, the first thing na gagawin natin is to let n is equal to 3.21. Ayan. Then, let us have the repeating decimal is 21, so power of 10. So, 100 siya. 100n is equal to, ayan, 3. Tapos, kopyahin natin, kunin natin yung dalawang nauulit na digits. Ayan, point. Tapos, yung 21 doon na may vinculum. Okay? Next, i-minus natin yung n. Ayan, i-minus natin yung n. Minus n is equal to 3.21 na may vinculum. Ayan. So, ito, ang lalabas dito, 100n minus n is 99n is equal to, ito makakancel out yon. Okay, 321 minus 3 is equal to 318. Now, to get the value of n, divide natin siya both sides by 99. Ayan. So, ang makukuha nating value ng n is equal to 318 over 99. Or, it is equivalent to, pwede natin siyang i-lowest term, 106 over 33. Divisible siya by 3. Ayan. And yung 106 over 33, i-convert natin siya into mixed fraction. So, kapag kinonvert natin siya into mixed fraction, it is equivalent to 3 and 7 over 33. So, ito na yung magiging sagot natin. Mixed fraction. Okay, so yung last example natin, so let's say 0.25 vinculum. Ayan, so the first thing na gagawin natin is to let n is equal to 0.25. Next natin, so power of 10, so 2 digits siya, so 100. 100n is equal to yung nauulit, which is 25. So 25, kukunin kunin ulit natin yung nauulit na decimal. Ayan, minus natin to, si n. The reason why kaya natin kailangang i-minus yon para ma-cancel out yung repeating decimal, which is 25. Okay, na may vinculum. 0.25. Ayan. So, maka-cancel out yon. So, 100n minus n is 99n is equal to 25 minus 0 is 25. Then, divide natin both sides by 99. Ayan. So, maka-cancel yon. So, ang value ng n natin is 25 over 99. So, meron pa ba siya? Pwede pa bang i-lowest term? Hindi na. So, therefore, ang 0.25 na non-terminating repeating decimal is equivalent to 25 over 99. Yan mga kabasic, sana ay nag-enjoy kayo at natuto sa ating lesson for today. At kung ikaw ay bago sa aking YouTube channel, huwag kakalimutang mag-subscribe at i-click ang notification bell para updated ka sa lahat ng aking mga videos na inilalabas dito sa aking YouTube channel. Okay, so ayan mga kabasic, muli maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanood ng aking YouTube channel na ito, at good luck muli sa lahat ng lessons and discussions na i-discuss ng teacher ninyo ngayong pinatutupad natin ang blended learning. Okay, so with that, thank you so much and thank you for watching mga kabasic. Bye-bye!